Hello, hello, we're alive. And very first thing.
Let's go! You ready to eat some fucking tacos, bro? You ready to eat some fucking tacos, bro?
Tuesday, Taco Tuesday. First and foremost, we gotta get that one in. Anyway, hello, hi, it's me, the guy that is retarded. All right. I have literally nothing prepared. Prepared. The fuck is that? Some AI fucking bullshit. That's what that is. Yeah, sure. Fuck you, buddy. Oh god. God damn it! Why is this happening? I hate this! I hate this to no end! How? What's with this misogynistic design for incels? What's with this misogynistic design for incels? Can you be an empowered feminist icon like Lara Croft? What's with this misogynistic design for incels? Can you be an empowered feminist icon like Bayonetta? What's with this misogynistic design for incels? Can you be an empowered feminist icon like 2B? God fucking damn it! What? There's probably one of those. Hold on, where is it? There's probably someone who posted it. Wait. What's with this misogynistic design for incels? Can you be an empowered feminist icon like Eve? God damn it, you are here. God damn it. Fuck. Oh my god. You know? It's the only way Pippa can feel the weight every other VTuber has. It's not her fault. It's not her fault, man. We can't
We can't be this fucking mean to Pippa. Come on, man. She knows. Oh. Huh? What the fuck is this? What the fuck? What else though? What else? What else do we have? What is this?
If I used to grow as a streamer, get lucky, bro. That's all it is.
Huh.
You can control what you can control. That's all there is to it.
All right.
You can control the amount of effort you put in, if you're funny or not, you know. But if you ain't in it for a love of the game to start with, don't even bother.
Good.
I'm not gonna lie. Yo, Riker with the 5 gifted, thank you. Now, if you ain't in it for a love of the game, don't be like, oh man, I'm doing this, man. I'm trying to get rich up in here. I'm about to start.
I'm losing money. I can't even say I'm in for the money because I'm losing money. Oh my god. Can't even say that. Ain't no way. So I saw some. What is this? Taco Tuesday? Yeah. Oh, this is a fellow. There we go. Okay, this is pretty cool. God damn. Look at this. This is genius. Real life fucking portal. God damn. Doesn't bring you anywhere, but god damn. That's pretty cool. Oh. Yeah, that felt good. But yeah, I don't think there is anything on. Got half of the PTSD in plushie form. Hold on. What do you call it? Can someone tell me what you call it when one of the when two people live together and one hits the other, like punches the other? What do you call that? What do you call that? Fucking fuck. Mm. Yeah. Yeah, this. Ah, domestic violence! Ah! Yeah, this is domestic violence in a picture. God damn it! God damn it! Yup, 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 yup. I saw the collab. I know. What else can I find here? Fuck. No, I'm good.
Is my gen mate, but every time I see her masturbate. I think that Sleepy should keep her hands to herself and not on her feet. I don't know why she gets off to that. It really makes me want to scat away from her because she's really weird.
Damn.
And I don't have a beard.
We can see that.
Got kind of owned.
Yeah. Sleepy is.
I was like, what the fuck is going on? But no, you know, it's pretty on point for Mari, so you know. What the hell? Yeah, I can't fucking show that. The flying kettle. Hmm. New toothpaste releases. 9 out of 10 doctors like it. I don't like the flavor. Or some shit like that. I don't know. What the fuck? I'm not sure if I can show that. That is... You know what? This is fucking genius. You know? Props to you, woman! That is genius! Outside is frightful. Not do it, fire inside, so delightful. And sweet with no other place to go. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Goddamn. Oh, I like doing that. That is such a good fucking idea, goddamn. That's a good fucking gift. That's how you win a domestic violence beating. What the fuck? I don't think so. What the hell? I thought you bought me a drill, woman. He's gonna drill her later. The weather outside is frightful. All right. What am I gonna do today? Doctors and engineers? What is most of this shit? What the fuck? Fuck. Gave me fucking anxiety. I have no idea what to do today. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. The weather outside is frightful, but the weather so delightful. And since we have no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. What am I gonna fucking do, man? What am I doing?
Nina Lynn.
I'm gonna go to fucking YouTube, see if there's something going on. This cave makes everything worse again. I really don't care about the guy. Slopless indeed. This game is cooked. We warned them. What the fuck? What game he talking about? I don't really wanna. I don't wanna. There is no way. I'm no weighing on this. Did you see Merriam-Webster dictionary made slop the word of the... Fuck you.
Okay, so
Fuck you for giving me this information. Anyway, I want to see this one. Who is this by? This is More Kazahana. I have no idea how to spell that. But YouTubers clown on XQC after huge Doe keyboard meltdown. I know a little bit about this. After Peanut called you know, the VTubers that kind of don't like him 40-year-old men hiding in 50-year-old girl avatars and shit, XQC chimed in on the clip and said, yeah, excuse me, that VTubers would do IRL streaming, meaning facecam and shit, if they weren't disgusting behind the camera. Which, you know, big words for someone with that haircut, but yeah. Yeah, anyway. And then he got clowned on a lot. And you can't disagree with that, Mumi. I mean, you specifically. I know I'm ugly and I'm very open about it. But that's not the reason why I'm not on fucking camera. I know better than to be on the camera, on the internet, and just broadcast it to everyone to see. I am not... I don't want to say that. I am cautious about spreading my photos and pictures and video of myself on the internet. You know? That's it. Yeah. Yeah. Too bad for you. I know your whole family lineage. Good job. Fuck you. I know yours too. Monkey 1, Monkey 2, Monkey 3, Monkey 4. Anyway, let's go.
Okay, so recently there's been a new kind of thing going on in the VTuber space, kind of all stemming from this whole Streamer Awards drama stuff that's been going on, right? And essentially, we've been covering this one clip which the Burnt Peanut had been making, essentially saying that, you know, obviously most VTubers are 40-year-old men cosplaying 15-year-old anime girls or whatever.
Oh, of course.
And again, it was pretty ridiculous. And this other
For
tweet
one
that
for
also
two.
came out, also blew up. It's got over 10.5
Fuck
million
you.
views of XQC essentially saying that
Short
all
lineage.
VTubers, or most VTubers, sorry, are, you know, are using it as an excuse not to show themselves because they are disgusting. Now, we already made a video talking about all the VTubers pretty much ratioing him with, you know, them showing themselves, you know, in real life, and they all look great. You know, big surprise, right? But also some people have been calling out XQC and also Shroud, who two people who've been very vocal against-
Right, the fucking Twitch rival shit where Dokibird's team absolutely stomped them. And then he whined and bitched to Twitch for the rules, which, by the way, he admitted, yeah, the rules were made by us. And with the rules, he was still...
YouTubers, right? XQC
No
obviously making
balls.
these kind of clips, and
You look,
Shroud-
oh, hey. I wanted to ask you something later, but I was about to stream start, so yeah. I'll take contact with you in a while, but I won't be able to commission anything of you for a while. How's it going? Pretty good. Because money issue. Anyway.
Was also
Don't wait.
what do you call it? I guess like egging on a
You love
Peanut to
glazing
kind
big
of,
VTubers.
take on the
They
VTuber
ain't-
award and things, which
They ain't collabing, dog, bro. Bro, who am I glazing? My Oshi? Pippa? Fuck. Why are you falling off? Anyway. Smugglona? I guess. That's it. Anyone with an avatar that has boobs? I mean, yes. Yes. I like boobs. Big surprise there.
was seen in a clip, right? And people have started to notice what kind of happened a while ago in terms of a interaction they had with a VTuber, more notably Dokibird, which could have soured their taste towards VTubers for this
Well,
kind of
there were 2 times that Dokibird destroyed him. Isn't that correct? I mean, What is that? Is that a simp? Yes.
situation, and that's probably why we are seeing a lot of these clips coming out from these people. Now, this is a post from Ember Paradox, and they say, just as a reminder, SQC and Shroud were so scared of Dokibird's Marvel rivals.
Do you know the original definition of simp, Bucky? I actually don't know either.
Team they were competing against in the tournament that they whined and bitched to Twitch, resulting in Twitch actually changing the rules the day of the tournament, and this resulted in Dokibird choosing to drop out so her players wouldn't be forced to do so and they could compete for the prize money. And Doki's team absolutely curb stomped both Shroud and XQC's team and went on to win the tournament. Clearly neither of them have gotten over that absolutely humiliating loss and now have some kind of vendetta against
Hello
VTubers.
everyone, hello
Seriously
Azurva!
guys, grow up, which again, it's absolutely crazy, and they're 100% right. You know, there was this whole Twitch rivals, Marvel Rivals tournament, which went on, you know, in January, and this was even, you know, reported on by Dexerto here, saying Dokibird forced out of Twitch Marvel Rivals tournament after sudden rule change, where obviously,
Which
yeah,
is
she
kind of
essentially said,
bullshit.
hey, I'm going to be dropping out. They're saying, unfortunately, there'll be no Marvel Rivals tournament for me tomorrow. I had to drop out as captain because I was forced to cut 2 of my teammates who have peaked Eternity and above. I made the decision to cut myself out because my teammates deserve the money and exposure more. So yeah, obviously she
Bam.
dropped out due to the rule changes. And
Don't keep being
they
an
still
absolute
absolutely
fucking
stomped
G,
both
goddamn.
XQC and Shroud's team, which obviously is going to hurt their ego a little bit. Obviously, with Marvel Rivals being such a similar game to like Overwatch, for example, XQC, if you don't know, obviously used to be in the Overwatch League. He has quite a bit of pride whenever it comes to these types of games of being the best, of being, you know, one of the best, of being a very good competitor in this. But again, obviously they got stomped. The same with Shroud as well. He's known as, you know, one of the best, you know, kind of gamers in, you know, of all time, right, in terms of shooters and things. And again, they got stomped by Dokibird's team. Now, obviously, Dokibird wasn't on the team itself, but it is still quite funny to see that. And it seems like they are still coping. And you can tell that they're coping even more, right? Specifically, XQC has actually responded to this. You know, we can go down and scroll down to some of this. For example, who says, "Shut up and go hide behind an ugly ass anime girl like you do in all your videos."
Cry about it, don't care, stay mad, didn't ask, get real, mold L, see if cope.
Again, coping so hard. And then obviously we got XQC here responding with 3.5k likes to 2 million views. That ain't good, right? And obviously they say, this story is pure fiction. Not only did we not win 21, we also lost our team captain, Mendo, because of the rule change. Also, you forgot to tell the part where Doki's adjusted team was still rule-breaking and way overranked like the rest of them. Bro is still coping to this day about this.
By the way, wasn't your team full of fucking Smurfs as well? I heard something about that. I don't know if that's true, but you know.
Because obviously it seems like he has a clear record.
Hold on. It's a word used in the black community describing a man who willingly takes care of a child from another woman when they know that kid isn't their own. Oh, damn. So it is a cuck. Cool to know, Aaron. Yeah. Thank you, Aaron, for the knowledge. Good to see Ember getting more traction. Indeed.
Of what happened. You know, usually if you weren't, you know, constantly seething about this, you probably would have forgotten about this tournament by now and, you know, really understood what was going on, right? But again, you know, he remembers everything pretty clearly, probably because he's still mad about it, right? And he's saying that, oh, but Doki's team was still rule breaking anyways, and they're way overranked. Like, you can see how mad he is. Like, he could have just went, nah, that's not true. You know, we didn't want we didn't want to anybody. Could have ended it on that, right?
Yeah.
That would have been like, okay, it doesn't seem like it's too
thank
mad,
Kirsche for that knowledge, as I learned it from her. Of course you did. Of course you did.
Bro had to go in there with a little dig at Doki's team, like, yeah, but they were overranked anyways. Like, you can see how much he is mad about this still, and saying that it's pure fiction is kind of crazy, right?
Yeah, I hear it.
I swear, guys, it's pure fiction. We did whine, but also look at me whine again about this. Okay, it's a nice reading comprehension. Again, very easy reading comprehension here. You know, they're saying we didn't whine to anybody, and then he goes on to whine about the fact that Doki's adjusted team was still rule breaking. Like, it's so obvious, right? So Doki's team was within the rules. Your team had 2 Smurfs and a hacker. You cheated and you still lost. Then you crashed out for like 15 minutes and accused Doki's team of smurfing because you knew what you did. He said, my team had a hacker. And again, I don't know how true that is in terms of the hacker thing. Again, I don't know what it was.
Hacker probably not.
Kind of made up the team, or, you know, whether one...
I hate petty drama slop. I'm just here to see XQC Sieve after you know, smearing a few VTubers. Not gonna lie, I'm here to enjoy that and that alone. I want to attempt the murder slap. Whoa! We can watch body cam footage later, but not now.
Had more of an advantage over another. At the end of the day, it doesn't really matter, because you can see that the main point that a lot of people are trying to get across here is, with this situation, XQC is going so hard on VTubers at the moment, is because he's still angry about the Marvel Rivals tournament. It's just so childish and so dumb, especially for someone who has one of the biggest audiences over on Twitch, right? This is a
Smurf yourself.
No! If you match up the rating and the time split in this game, the min-max rules that they did, we won the fucking game. We won the tournament. I don't care. Yeah,
oh no, they were within the rules, but we win! We win! Oh yeah, you win, but you didn't get the 200k, now did you?
Gracefully, because there's a system where people always min-max and abuse the system, and I don't.
Oh no, abuse the system.
Build a graceful team, sucker. Holy shit.
Yeah, so essentially, you know, he cracked down.
What the fuck did he even say? I wasn't reading the subtitles.
Cracked out, crashed out, and he's still getting very angry about it to this day, which, as I said, it's just extremely childish, and you can see where a lot of this hate is coming from, right? And more people saying HCC and Shard's previous loss to Doki Bird and Marvel Rivals is being credited as the reason why they seem salty about VTubers. Clearly, neither of them have gotten over the absolutely humiliating loss, and now have some kind of pathetic vendetta against VTubers.
The way he says absolute. Wait, is that in the fuck? Oh, okay, no, it's
crazy.
written there. I was like, wait, did he just describe them that way himself, or what?
Or whatever, for, in their eyes, kind of changing their teams around or whatever.
Oh, okay.
Sure, you can dislike her specifically, but it doesn't mean that you have to go on some big tirade against VTubers in general, because, newsflash, not every VTuber is Doki Bird, right? Doki Bird
wait, what?
VTuber.
They're not all the same 40-year-old man?
Weird, and I said very, very childish, to even be going after VTubers in general over something that you have a problem with one specific VTuber over, right? It's like, obviously, a VTuber going after every single IRL streamer just because one person did something bad. That's just not the case. Nobody does that. It's so weird.
Want me to death, but I'm not out there saying slurs to all the VTubers, right? That makes sense. You're only saying slurs to me. That makes sense. At least to me.
They have a little bit more of a pass to do this due to the fact of its VTubers, and people hate them, and so they will just, stick with XQC because they dislike them without actually thinking about any of the facts, and thinking about the fact that, XQC is still going on and on and on about this, even to this day,
I thought Mumi was one of Doki Bird's souls. Of course I am. Everyone. Every VTuber is.
Saying, understood tournament and Twitch and Marvel. So in a nutshell, VTuber's Marvel Rivals team beat both of them in a tournament despite XQC and Shroud getting the rules changed the day of the fight, and the VTuber choosing to drop out so her teammates had an opportunity to win the tournament and prize money. So yeah, obviously, it seems like they were following the rules and they did exactly what they said, despite obviously it was them that was whining to change the rules, right?
Bam.
And
that fucking face! That fucking face!
The biggest anti-VTuber instigators and seethers among the large Twitch streamers seem to be XQC and Shroud.
Fucking face of hers!
Two have in common. And obviously, this image is one that is trending quite a bit, which is obviously the victory screen for Marvel Rivals after you win a game, and Doki Bird just sat there pretty smug and smiling and watching the team win.
Of course,
because it's now created
this to actually say slurs in VTuber chats and get banned, like actually just join and say forbidden things. Why? Why would you be such a retard?
Obviously, it has caused a pretty bad time for VTubers in general, right? But that's not Doki Bird's fault, right? It's XQC and Shroud for kind of generalizing VTubers as a whole and thinking that they're all the same, and that
all Doki did was be a good fucking gamer. She absolutely just, stomped people, got banned for stomping people from a tournament because, too fucking stacked of a team, I guess, but it's a competitive fucking tournament for $200,000 roadies, so I can't really blame her. What the fuck? Like, seriously, you can't make this shit up.
Maybe they're all cracked at Marvel Rivals. Maybe every single VTuber is cracked at Marvel Rivals. You never know.
Of course.
Right? But again, I do find it absolutely ridiculous that he's getting so mad and so worked up over this. And obviously, that is just the second dunk that a lot of VTubers have had in terms of.
I was bored in the faces, even though 2D still gave me dopamine, so it was completely different person.
Of this one clip, right? As I said, we talked about the previous situation with VTubers essentially showing their faces and proving him wrong by saying that they're all disgusting, right? When in actual fact they're not all disgusting, and there's many VTubers who look great behind the model, and we've obviously.
I mean, just saying, any of those VTubers are married with children, happy. I think. Kind of more successful than some fucking YouTube chud. Honestly, that's what I think.
And obviously we had the Marvel Rivals stuff that has come out as well, and obviously it does explain a lot as to why they have been pushing this so heavily. And I mean, as I said, just childish, just weird, and
specifically looking at Cha-Cha and Vexoria, the Sun Eater. you know, Cha-Cha, your V-mom, with 4 kids and a husband, while Victoria has a, you know, Mumi is not one of them. I'm trying, okay, man? It's not that it's pretty hard, okay?
People have been clowning on him for that. And, you know, you can even see that a lot of people, you know, they didn't even believe in this reply. You know, I think he made himself look even
Cha-Cha's
worse.
free. Wait, what? I watched a fucking short where she said, I popped out 4 of them? I thought she has 4 children, like real life. And Victoria has 2, no? To my knowledge, anyway. I could be wrong. I thought she said, you know, your turn, Mumi.
You know, it's got 3.5k likes and 2.3 million views. That is not good. You know, considering how many views this got, right, and how many likes this got. It's crazy. But yeah, that's essentially all there is for this video. I just kind of wanted to explain that because there is a little bit of history between XQC and Shroud with VTubers.
Dr. 1 and 4? Oh shit. Oh shit.
So
oh shit.
That's taken over space over the past
shit. Oh shit. Was this the one? Yeah. All right. I'm a fucking retard.
As to why they're so angry at the moment. But yeah, that's essentially what I got. If you guys did enjoy this video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Also, go to GameSubs, use my code Kazo, get 10% off. Again, they got a ton of really cool stuff over there. Definitely recommend checking it out. And yeah, I'll see you guys.
Can't promise anything about the Gamer Subs thing. Sorry, buddy. He's done. It's worse. Hold on. 1 day ago, 5 hours ago. Do I watch the second one as well? Dr. wanted a 4th, but she got her tubes tied. Damn. I saw the short where she said, yeah, it went from a baby making machine to a fun machine. The slop economy is thriving, indeed. Indeed. All right, hold on. I'ma give credit for this video and then bring out the second one. Like, comment, and subscribe on more Kazahana. I'll do this. Dude. And dude. Whoopoo! Let's go with the do we watch all 3 of these? Because this is kind of fucking crazy.
So
yes, all of them. All right, it's over. There's 3 videos on this shit. All right, Dokibort sends XQC into a meltdown after VTubers call him out. Oh, all right, next one. Yeah, it's still the same guy, so, you know, more Kazahana.
Say Dokibird recently has been absolutely terrorizing XQC, and she hasn't even had to do anything. If you don't know, obviously XQC has been going on a little bit of a tirade to VTubers and essentially being mad at them in general. But a lot of people have actually kind of unpicked the true reason as to why XQC is so mad at VTubers, and also the same with Shroud as well. Shroud is another one, and it's all to do with Dokibird. Now, if you guys saw the last video, we talked about the fact that, you know, obviously XQC was involved in a Twitch Marvel Rivals tournament, where essentially, yeah, they were so scared of Dokibird's Marvel Rivals team.
Also, Girl DM destroyed him in Elden Ring tournament. XQC specifically, so he has more than one reason to hate them. When was this tournament? I have no idea.
That they were competing against in the tournament that they whined and bitched to Twitch, resulting in Twitch actually changing the rules the day of the tournament. This then resulted in Dokibird choosing to drop out so her players wouldn't be forced to do so and they could compete for the prize money. And yeah, then they say Dokibird's team absolutely curb stomped both Shroud and SQC's teams and went on to win the tournament. Clearly, neither of them have gotten over the fact of that absolutely humiliating loss. And yeah, obviously we covered all of this and we went over the clip of XQC taking shots at VTubers, essentially saying that they're all disgusting, which was heavily responded to, which we also covered as well, with a lot of VTubers obviously showing off their face and kind of proving him wrong in terms of the looks, thing that he was trying to spread around. But it seems like he is crushed out even further after seeing this whole post. Obviously this got 2.6 million
All over
views.
a video
He
game.
even provided a response here, which we actually looked at, and it's also got community noted now. He said this
Big fucking
story
loser.
is pure fiction. Not only did we not whine
Hold
to
on.
anyone.
From the said VTuber teammate at the time of determined before rule change in the video. Damn.
We also lost our team captain Mendo because of the rule change. Also, you forgot to tell the part of the
Bro,
story where
going.
Doki adjusted the team. Adjusted team was still rule breaking and way overranked like the rest of them.
Yeah,
So again,
yeah.
he says, "I'm not whining, but I'm also whining." And they say, "This is the community note here."
Of course.
They said from the said VTuber teammate at the time of the tournament before the rule change.
Oh,
video,
I am enjoying
which,
this.
Again, I don't know what this is supposed to be. Oh, some people saying here, right? They say, so let me get this straight. If I remember, your team consisted in having had multiple winner professionals from different games, including yourself winning in Overwatch, a supposed hacker, and was aiming and walling, which you never addressed, despite the player bragging that he was hacking on your team afterwards in DMs. And on top of all of that, your pure fiction story was in fact what we were all reading in the Twitch Rivals Discord when you saw a chance of losing. Now this is coming from Super Gomez FPS. Obviously they are involved with some Overwatch kind of stuff.
So the hackers allegations actually have some leverage? God damn, where did Fuda go? I took off the hat, fuck you.
And things like that. They say, while we had, and I quote, Smash Caster that
Excuse me, is actually a really sad individual. I mean, look, just because I'm making fun of him on the internet, I don't want to judge his whole fucking life. Yes, I'm making fun of him. Yes, I am a little bit molding. Yeah, true. But I don't want to wish him, like, bad in real life. Let's take a breather here. Yes, we're clowning at XQC right now, but that's only because he's a online figure. We can't actually say he's such a sad individual. And I get that this is a joke, as I heard, but I wanna take this opportunity to say don't like send hate to him. Like we can make fun of him here in the chat, you know. XQC isn't a individual. He is 5 goblins on top of each other. That would explain his speech. Zerhood, you didn't do anything wrong. I just want to take that, as an opportunity. As long as it's in this chat, it's fine. But don't go after him. I'll link a video to balance it out. Oh no, fuck you, Zerhood. No, please don't.
Games, a female 17-year-old Valorant player with 3 days of experience at the time.
Hold on.
Playing Cloak and Dagger, but
I want to
some Overwatch kind of stuff and things like that. They say, while we had, and I quote, Smash Caster that plays fighting games, a female 17-year-old Valorant player with 3 days of experience at the time, playing Cloak and Dagger, but she seemed sus to you, apparently. An Apex player and an Overwatch player who meet the criteria for the rivals ranked adjustments. Meanwhile, you had one of your players playing on an alt account, GM requirement, by the way, at the time being Eternity, which is way higher than the intended adjusted rank requirement. I know this is all engagement farming, but you are way too comfortable to be yapping this much because you think no one has to. Because you think no one has the info to back you up. You also may
17
you
stop!
also may argue having me and Hogs at the time would be a valid argument, but y'all had pro experience for years compared to our measly short time experience, you old wrinkly walking fossils, which again is crazy. And a lot of people saying you got to mention that you had 2 Grandmaster players. That's what they're saying there. Obviously, people going after this said, so we broke the rules by following the rules. The new rules were that 2 GM players and two Eternity players. And then they say SQC ended up having 3 Eternity players because of one person being on an ult, and this player was not Moxie. So obviously, yeah, it seems like a lot of people are trying to clear up the exact kind of details, but it seems
Damn.
like things are a little bit murky over there. But the one thing I kind of wanted to bring attention to was a clip.
They should do a beatbox competition. No, XQC has a unfair advantage with his.
Which the same person she posted of XQC crashing out of the tweet, and apparently his chat absolutely roasts him over it, which I think is quite hilarious. Now, obviously, let's take a look at
Mr. Coleman! Sup, Mr. Coleman?
Trisha? Oh my god, bro, what is that? Okay, yeah, I already debunked
Sorry,
this.
I don't speak Coragen.
I already debunked this.
I already debunked this. Bro, what did you debunk? Bro, what did you debunk? You didn't debunk bullshit, brother. You didn't debunk shit. Bro, you actually did some decent work with fucking Shock Collar Gate, but come on, man. You can't be fucking mauling over this.
People that watch, guys, people that watch the Twitch rivals.
Look her up. Trisha's fat.
Marvel
Hell
tournament. You remember
no.
that?
Twitter moo debunked brain rot. Fuck is Trisha? Who the fuck is Trisha?
Is this
Pepe left. Did you fart, rivals? You lost to Doki as your bunker.
Post
Molding nah. Casey, what the fuck? Why Casey Trug? I don't speak Windings. Detective XQC full off indeed.
Dog shit. It has to be, right?
Bro, shut up.
You can see the entire
Shut
chat laughing
up.
and saying no. He's saying, guys, is this dishonest? Isn't this the most dishonest thing he said?
You're
said,
crying, to be
And then now
fair.
they're clowning the name saying you lost to a VTuber. It's so funny.
Dude, it is it. This is a reminder. XZ and Shroud were so scared of Doki Marvel they were competing against the Wild Tournament that they whined and bitched to Twitch. Brother, we made the rules what they were initially.
And yet you cried about it! You cried about it! This man losing his mind,
You know that
indeed.
Mendo helped organize, and it's within me and Mendo and other people, that the main format
I can't
was the
read
one
that,
we had
monkey.
made initially. So we built our team around the format.
And we're still fucking... Oh, shiver me timbers! Your bones were fucking... clackering against each other. You were shaking that hard. God damn, brother. At least pick the sentences before you say them. Don't just start blabbering bullshit, man.
was accepted and submitted it. And everybody else came with teams that were overloaded. Of course, they were kicked off their own team. It was overloaded. It was crazy.
Yeah,
And
sure.
we didn't even whine.
Speaks in autocomplete.
You see, they're saying still crying about it.
Scared of YouTubers.
They're clowning on him.
We made the call to fix them. And then, of course, to make it fair, they had to remove Mendo 2 from our team when we were not overloaded. And what was
Yeah, that's why Doki left her team, so no one else had to leave. She left on her own terms because she already has the clout and I guess money as well, and gave the opportunity to someone else, which is kind of fucking wild if you think about it. But yeah, sure. My creaky ass knees make more legible sentences than you, excuse me. I mean, I can still understand him, but I do admit that sometimes I gotta listen a bit hard.
was the result? Our team was dog shit. And their team was insane.
Also, let me just preface, shitting on your own team for not being able to carry you to a win is kind of fucking dog shit of a, you know, member of the team. They're kind of trash talking your own guys, man. Throwing them under the bus, kind of, I don't know.
Brother,
Actual monkey throwing shit. Another monkey has more meaning.
it said it doesn't. 2 high rank, 2 a master, whatever, 2 plats, whatever. We go to the lobby. There's 4 celestials. What the fuck is that? That's insane, bro. we get into the lobby, there's 4 Celestials right there. Explain it. That was busted.
Well, he was
shit.
a CS:GO player.
Oh yeah, and the fucking
I know.
and
Don't play Minecraft and take the record back.
so that's wrong, right?
He speaks Minecraft enchanting tables after that fucking redeem
and
of
they
this.
change the rules. That's just, bro. They
Hello, dude. Blah 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 blah. Ooh, chato blah 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 blah.
had to do something because everybody was cheating. We were the only non-cheating team.
Oh, shut
we were
the
Jim's
fuck
only
up.
Team that abide by the rules. Lame.
So yeah, you can see that he is crashing out about it. He's reading.
Yeah,
all the
just a
replies,
little bit of
still going
sieve.
into
Just
it,
a little
and,
bit.
You know, the entire chat the whole time knows that, you know, they are right. You know, not XQC, the Ember Paradox person is right in terms of saying that.
Oh,
hey,
sorry, I
you
said
know, you
hello
tried
in
to change the rules,
XQC's
just screw him over.
language.
And the whole chat is going, no, this isn't the most disingenuous thing I've seen. This is actually pretty genuine. This is pretty, you know, they're pretty on the nose with this one. And they're saying scared of a JPEG, scared of a VTuber, which again is super funny to see. I'm glad that, you know, the chat are taking it seriously. But, you know, you can kind of see here that nobody's taking XQC seriously on this kind of stuff. And obviously, this then turns into...
I said, welcome, John. How are you? How are the kids in XQC?
to, you know, his hatred towards VTubers, because, you know, these kind of tweets and things, sure, they will annoy him, but what will annoy him more as well is his chat obviously siding with the VTubers too, which is obviously going to incite even more of his kind of hatefulness towards VTubers, and it's just going to make things worse in general, right? And I think it's the most childish kind of outlook that I've seen on this entire situation, because I think the XQC could have just went, yep, you know what, they were better, whatever, you know, it's got nothing to do with what I think about the VTubers right now, and could have just moved on, right? But instead of doing that, he's just continued it on. You know, he's crashed out over on stream. He's, you know, replied to it, got absolutely, you know, roasted in the replies as well. You know, that got what, 3.6k likes or something, 3.5k likes out of 2.6 million views, which obviously is terrible. No one believed in him there, and also got community noted, which obviously, yeah, a ton of people have been clowning on him for, and I think it is just something to clown on because it's stupid.
I love that his French Canadian is molding, actually, dude. It's not why, it's good.
The Stream Awards drama which has been going on as an opportunity to kind of dunk on them, especially over, you know, his loss against Dokibird. Now, I do think as well, obviously, as I mentioned in my last video, it's extremely childish for him to kind of generalize VTubers in general too. Like, sure, you lost to Dokibird, but does that mean that VTubers as a whole, you know, these kind of, you know, horrible people who are good at Marvel Rivals can beat you?
Stop already. He's
right?
dead.
Like,
He's
I don't see what
dead.
kind of, you know, correlation Dokibird has to do with the entirety of VTubing. Now, obviously, Dokibird was well in their right to do what she did, and obviously they won, which is extremely funny. You know, I'm supporting Doki here. But again, if that's what he thinks, if he thinks Dokibird is terrible from his point of view, then why does he associate this now with every single VTuber who is obviously completely different? And yeah, I think that, you know, as you can tell, this is just XQC's way of thinking. You know, if one thing bad, the whole thing bad. Again, he doesn't exactly think about many things in detail, right? But again, I thought it was pretty funny to see. And yeah, the chat also roasting him is just kind of the, you know, the kind of cherry on the cake there, right? I see people as well replying saying, why is he crashing out? He could have just closed his browser.
Is he still getting traction on Twitch? Didn't he do deal with I have no idea.
Why is she getting uncomfortable? She could have just turned off her screen. Yeah, exactly. Why is he crashing out? He could have just closed his browser. Like, what the hell? He was saying, lol. He openly says he went to Twitch to remind them of the rules, and then says he didn't cry to Twitch.
He kind of fucking did. Monkey, all good. You're speaking in standard galactic. My XQC interpretation. Ahem. Fucking Azurhood. There wasn't enough chat in there. Chat. Why is that French Canadian? Oh, I already read that. Stop! He's already dead! The Goblin Duke of Quebec.
which is funny. I've been saying, honestly, as a watcher of both, this is one of the funniest cross interactions or things I've ever seen. It's so unreal when SQC gets blasted by the VTuber community of all things, right? And yeah, it is crazy that it has gotten to this point at the moment. But yeah, that is essentially all there is with this situation. I just thought I would give you guys a little bit of an update on what was going on, because again, I thought it was pretty funny that he was crashing out over this kind of stuff.
Yeah, I think it's pretty funny too.
Video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Also go to GameSubs, use my code
And
classic,
we'll
get
watch the
10% off. Again, they got a ton of really good
third
stuff
one
over
as
there.
well.
Definitely recommend checking it out. And yeah, I'll see you guys
Game mode
in
an
the
hour
next
ago.
one. So
Thank
yeah.
you very much. Thank you very much, Mori Kazahana. Actually subscribe to that motherfucker. He's pretty fun. He's pretty fun. I think if aliens came, we should send him as our chosen one. No. 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 we want to communicate. Anyway. I will. No! Oh, it's fine.
Okay, so it seems like
It's fine. I will send link everywhere. We are doomed. Truer shit has not been told. And of course, it's worse as well. All right. VTubers call out XQC as Doki Bird. Crash out continues. This is the newest one. This is the one 6 hours ago. Wait, what?
okay, so it looks like it happened. Okay, so it looks like
There
it
we go.
happened again. XQC is still crushing out over VTubers, and
Still?
it seems pretty funny. I don't really understand why this has gotten to this point at this point. But again, people have been talking about it, people have been bringing it up, and SQC just keeps on responding. Now, if you don't remember, obviously we go straight back to all of the kind of things that you're saying about VTubers around the time of the Streamer Awards and kind of going after them, and yeah, just being pretty, you know, not very nice in general, and saying stuff like every VTuber looks disgusting because that's why they do VTubing and things like that. And many people were quick to point out things like this post from Amber Paradox here, essentially saying that a while ago XQC and also Shroud, who's also been pretty critical of VTubers too, were in a Marvel Rivals tournament, and they had to complain about the rules and things about Doki Bird, a VTuber, you know, her team, and obviously that ended up with Doki Bird dropping out of the tournament, and then the team absolutely stomping both Shroud and XQC's teams, which I think XQC ever since has been a little bit salty about. And it definitely shows here, because there's been a new clip. Obviously, we've had many clips of him crashing out over this statement, and also he actually responded to this one with something saying like, this is pure fiction. But again, you know, people just absolutely clowned on him, and it seems like people are clowning on him even more with this new clip about VTubers that recently came out. And this one is just super funny to see, and people again you know, kind of clowning on him for this one clip.
That the community on my post on Twitter from like way back when, from like a couple days ago, it's wrong. The people that are like talking shit about like on Twitter, dude, they're really like they're like really sad people, and I feel bad. Like, they're not people that are just gonna like, oh yo, this guy's like sad over. They're like really like sad people, and I realize like there's no point shitting on them. Like they have nothing, they have nothing going. Like it's just, I realize like I'm punching down, and I feel bad about these guys. I mean, there's no point doing it.
Well, the only way you're punching down is by real life punching, because all VTubers are small. That's true. There's like maybe 2, 3, 5 VTubers that are above 5'7". Anyway,
it's all good though. I mean, dude, you guys, I'm not trying to be virtuous, but it's just it feels bad. Like they have nothing. Like anyway.
So yeah, obviously, thanks to Yeet for putting a translation here for what he actually just said.
You
so
know,
they like
I think I gotta apologize to Zurhead. You know, I called you out for saying he's a sad person. It's really the excuse is really sad, but you know, you might have had a fair point there.
For putting a translation here for what he actually just said. They said they
watch my video
like
afterwards,
really
please.
sad people.
Sure.
I feel bad. Not people that are like, oh, just like this guy is just sad. There's no point screwing on them. Realize I'm punching down. So again, he feels like he's punching down whenever it comes to the VTuber community.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna be honest, I don't think he's
We
really
all
punching
said.
down. We saw the clips.
True.
We saw his community's reaction to a lot of what he was saying about VTubers, and even they didn't agree with what he was saying. You know, he was saying stuff like, "Hey,
But I'm
isn't this the
happy.
most disingenuous piece
And
of
sick.
you know whatever
Nasty.
you've ever seen?" And his community was spamming no in the
His
chat.
backstory
Right?
is pretty
Again,
sad.
I don't think anybody thinks you're punching down. And again,
I don't know
obviously, he
his
says that he feels like, you know, they're sad people, which I think is pretty insane. And people have been replying to this saying stuff like, yeah, I'm super sad. And, you know, it sounds like he's still crying about it. Dude loves to lose to anime women. And yeah, obviously, you know,
Actually, see, when he sees
like, you know, he's
VTuber.
trying to be nice and that he doesn't want to start any more stuff anymore. But again, you can tell that he's completely coping and that he's like really trying to, I guess, make the VTubing community look as bad as possible by saying that they are sad and saying that he feels bad for punching down on them, right? Because again, he wants to get out of this situation
Leave me
as badly as
alone.
possible, I think, but he's just kind of ignited it even further. You know, people have been commenting on this saying, gets destroyed by Dokibug's team and Marvel Rivals, hates VTubers for an entire year over that loss, and keeps trying to smear VTubers since. People found out about his salty reaction over losing to the Rivals tournament and started laughing at
Not
him.
rewatched,
He said,
by
I
the
don't
way,
wanna punch down
sad.
anymore. VTubers are a sad people. So XQC says, through gritted teeth, anger palpable, and as his smear attempts exposed his insecurities over losing to a VTuber, which again, 100% true. You know, he's been completely revealed as, you know, this person who is mega salty over this one Marvel Rivals tournament one time, and it is just one of the most childish things to be really angry about. You know, it's at the end of the day, the tournament doesn't even really matter. Obviously, there was a prize pool and things, but again, it isn't like some, you know, big title is on the line or anything like that. Obviously, he's been a part of stuff like Overwatch League, which I could imagine, you know, if he lost to a team, maybe in something like that, then I could understand holding a little bit more of a grudge, right? But again, this is like Twitch rivals, Rivals, Marvel Rivals, which again, I just don't think, you know, really, it doesn't really matter, right? And again, more people have been commenting, including Ember Paradox here.
We can't
also,
do what.
you know,
Hold on. We can't do with normie what people have done with Nazi. We can't just call everyone a normie. I'm a mono. Yeah, Monkey is a normie. He is. But we can't just call every single guy that has a bad fucking take a normie. Like, I don't think XQC is a normie, right? I mean, look at how he fucking sits. Language and stuff. You know, he genuinely practices the L pose. You know? from Death Note. You know, I can't in good faith call him a normie. I don't think so. I don't think so. We can't overuse the word, you know.
Made that original post, which made him crash out. Said he got absolutely roasted by a VTuber and by extension the internet and
He
his
doesn't
own
have
chat.
bad
Now
take. He just says what the normie would say. Maybe in that sense, yeah. He's a level 99 prestige goblin. He ain't no normie.
Peddling and eating shit as fast as he can. Trying to pretend that, oh, he's so righteous at doing VTubers a favor, and trying to pretend that he hasn't become an absolute lolcow and a laughing stock. Take that out gracefully, gamer. Which again is 100% true, and I do find it absolutely hilarious. You know, how much he's trying to backpedal and I guess get himself out of this situation, because he understands that not only the VTuber community find this kind of behavior stupid, weird and childish, but also his audience. You know, his audience have been disagreeing with him the entire time that he's been talking about VTubers, as I said, with the whole spamming no thing in chat, right? They don't really agree with him at all on any of this.
There's clips. You're not lying. I don't fucking want to see that. Fuck no. Goblin, yes, but I don't want to fucking see that. No, that's disgusting. Like classic 50-year-old child with child avatar. What the fuck?
And obviously, you know, if people don't agree with you in your chat, people don't agree with you in the community, the only thing that he can do is kind of backpedal, but also make it seem like the VTuber community are sad to kind of, I guess, get that final jab in there before he kind of shuts up about them. Because I feel like
toenails, dude. You bit your own toenails. Toenails. When I was a child is excusable, but toenails? What? The fuck? We all know you still do that, John. John toenail eater.
More clips, which again is kind of sad because, you know, obviously they've been farming quite a bit and everybody likes to see the odd XQC crash out, right? But again, you know, it's crazy, right? More people been saying like be like XQC, millionaire crashes out after losing one tournament to a funny yellow bird. Months later, whine about it again to dunk on VTubers, get ratioed, get CL, said I don't want to punch down, still see things. So this is, yeah, what is he compensating for with his fragile man-child ego, which you can see here, like, yeah, SUC crashes out after losing a 200k Marvel Rivals tournament. That was the original clip. And then obviously, yeah, you got the, you know, him coping in the comments as well. People say he also lost in an Elden Ring competition too, which again is quite funny. But yeah, as I said, you know, people do find it extremely weird how,
I like her videos.
Him losing to Doki Bird has essentially, you know, culminated into this big hatred of VTubers for him. He's kind of just generalized VTubers because, you know, one of them, you know, beat him in a tournament. I don't know. And she didn't even beat him. Like, again, she didn't even beat him. Her team beat him. But again, they had to change the rules so that Doki Bird, or at least a member of the team, couldn't be a part of it. And Doki Bird chose to drop out, right? But again, I do find it pretty funny. And yeah, obviously the original comment that he put there also kind of just sums up, you know.
Also, just as a explanation on what happens, participates in tournament where they laid the foundation for the rules. People look at rules, try to make a team that wins, sees people are trying to win, changes rules, and still loses. You know, that's
he is
fun.
Still coping about the situation, because he literally says that not only did we not whinge to anyone, and then he goes on just to whinge. You know, he says, also, you forgot to tell the part of the story where Doki's adjusted team is still rule breaking and overacting like the rest of them. Right? Again, you're whinging still. Like, again, you can't say you're not whinging and then suddenly start whinging and the same reply, right? And that's what obviously lost a lot of people. This person here said, no, I swear, guys, it's pure fiction. We didn't whine. But also, look at me whine about this again. Okay, this is a nice reading comprehension. Again, really nice reading comprehension. I like, obviously, I know it's supposed to be a joke, but yeah, pretty good reading comprehension.
Me out. When I'm too based.
I don't know, but
fuck you.
People have been, just kind of clouding on X at the moment, because I do think it is pretty funny how, you know, to heart that he has taken this and how much, I guess, Doki Bird is within his head. People have been like posting memes and things surrounding this situation as well. For example, this one, this is funny.
Leave me alone!
Doki Bird is in his head. It is so funny. As you say, the community's punching down on.
I love it.
I think it's at a YouTuber festival. That's kind of cool.
But
yeah, so we have nothing except for one of the most wholesome communities on Twitch. Said Mr. XUC, the psyop and his success. We have accumulated.
Do I have a wholesome community? I have a racist monkey. I have a furry that joins in my games every once in a while. I have a historian that is very into guns. Oh, hold on, my fucking headset went off. I have a Polish guy that is racist against the Russians, and against Balkan people. God damn it!
Did I jump scare you?
No.
Yeah, I bet I did. You coward.
Fuck you.
Fuck you, Cheer 1.
What else? Fazerhood, who makes funny memes sometimes of me. What else? I have a 6'7" spamming cheer guy from yesterday. I have friends that fucking hate me with 6-7 spams. A bot? Yeah, we got a bot as well. Seriously, it's everything but wholesome. It's diverse, that's for sure. But we check it out the fucking DEI shit. But otherwise, nah.
Did whatever.
This is more like is like the most normal level-headed one here. No. Fuck. What do you mean fuck? You're the historian.
Mark my words, he's gonna become a VTuber in the next 3 months. Maybe. You never know. You never know. But
That
again,
motherfucker. What? That means we are not racist because we are most diverse people. Well, you know, racists are the most diverse people on Earth. Racists will accept anyone who is racist, regardless of race. Because as long as you're racist, you're racist. Oh, wait. Indeed. Very cool, Giga Chat.
Share this with you guys because I thought it was quite funny.
Yeah, I forgot about that part.
People see VTubers. This whole Marvel Rivals thing is a giant cope. So honestly, I wouldn't be mad. It would have been a blessing in disguise. The best gatekeeping is when normal people themselves distance from it because of their own perceptions or keeping it away, just like Toho. They said Dokibird crashing out. Dokibird's cackling hyena laugh gave this dude PTSD. Which I think this dude does have a case of. I think it's a new term.
He got a PTSD of the cackling
syndrome. Right, he is going insane over Dokibird.
Bandman is right. True.
It's crazy. I think we should coin that new term. But anyways, this is essentially all there is for this situation. If there's any more XQC crash outs or anything else that is going towards VTubers from him, obviously I'll keep you guys up to date. But I thought this was extremely funny to see and wake up to this morning because, again, he is still crashing out and he is still angry over this
a little bit,
Marvel
just a little
tournament.
bit.
Oh my god, it's so ridiculous. But anyways, if you guys did enjoy this video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Also, go to Game Subs, use my code Kaza, get 10% off. Again, they've got a ton of really cool stuff over there.
Of course,
recommend checking it out.
Plug.
And I'll see you guys in the next one. That's all. See ya.
Anyway, yeah, this was really fun trilogy of cool stuff. I love it. A good slop meal, indeed. Very much so. I do think about this situation. It's funny. I really enjoy the sieve, though. The sieve is good. Yeah, we'll link this in a second. Hold on, let me fix myself up here. That's right. And yeah. I will link it right now. Bam. Bop. Bada bop boom. Pow. Boom. Henry! Hi! Welcome! We just watched some slob drama bullshit. I enjoyed it a lot, I gotta say. What am I gonna do next? Is there anything slop related on Twitter? What the fuck is this? Why? Oh yeah, your vid. Oh god damn it. What is this? Golf cart. I just saw a parked excavator in the school parking lot. What the fuck? This is golf cart? I've never seen this person. The loneliest millionaire on the internet. I hope. Okay. I hope it's 2 hours long. God damn it.
The first rule of being an A-list streamer is brutal, but simple. Once you turn the camera on, you never get to turn it off. To the world, he's XQC, one of the most watched, highest paid personalities on the planet. XQC
oh, that's what he means.
The biggest streamer on Twitch. The fame, the 9-figure deals, the constant roar of 40,000 live viewers. From the outside, it looks like the ultimate success story. But that is not the story you're about to see. This story is much darker.
60 minutes, that's XQC story background.
Just to lose everything that ever mattered.
Nothing. You're not. You're here.
Now, every story about a downfall starts somewhere, and for XQC, it started at the top.
That dude's name is gooning to King Henry. What the fuck? You shouldn't be anywhere near a school. What the fuck?
Felix Lengyel was a professional gamer turned full-time streamer. Online, he went by XQC, and by early 2018, he'd already built a massive following. Over 200,000 people followed him on Twitch.
That's a lot.
Night, thousands tuned in just to watch the madness unfold.
Nobody will take my virginity.
XQC was the definition of an internet troll. He talked weird, said whatever popped into his head. And yeah, he wasn't exactly the cleanest guy around, but that's not really the point, because he could make quite literally anything entertaining. Back then, the magic was in his reactions. It really didn't matter what happened. Dying in game, getting stream sniped, some annoying TTS donation. He'd explode, lose his mind, and somehow make it hilarious. But over time, the chat started catching on. They realized that the more they pushed him, the better content got. So it kind of became this game. Who could piss him off the most? Who could get the biggest reaction? Every week, the stunts got worse, and what started as harmless trolling was slowly turning into something mean. The line between the stream and real life was starting to blur. And in about 2 seconds, someone was about to take it too far.
The fucking... Yeah, he doesn't deserve that.
I'm coming out. Coming out. Coming out. Yes. What? Hands up. Hands up.
For the first time in his life, Felix found himself staring down the barrels of a few standard issue LAPD Glocks. A viewer from his stream had found his home address and called the police, reporting a
That's
violent
disgusting.
threat. This
What are
is
the
known as
weird
SWAT.
names always in your YouTube chat? I don't know, man. I don't know what to tell you. That's the people that find my stream. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, man. Actually, I wasn't millionaire, but tax is always in the way.
It's an internet prank that's gotten people killed before. And for Felix,
Yeah.
this was the moment that changed everything.
He had 3 guns at me. What the?
He realized that being live meant being exposed, that anyone with a grudge or a twisted sense of humor could reach through the screen and make his real life collapse in seconds. So he started closing doors. No more personal details, no leaks, no risks. His addresses, his circle, and even what he said on stream, all of it got locked down. From that point forward, XQC was split in two. There was the version everyone knew, the chaotic, high-energy streamer who seemed to live entirely online.
I just want to play the game.
And then there was the other side, the one he kept completely off camera. That's where this story gets interesting, because what the internet thought they were watching wasn't real life. It was a reflection stitched together from a million half-truths. What was actually happening behind the scenes is a whole different story. With Felix's address being leaked online,
God damn it. Maybe they thought he is speaking Arabic.
he realized he needed to move. He left his apartment and moved in temporarily with the girl he had met just a few months ago. Her name was Sammy, a fellow streamer in the Overwatch community, better known as Adept. With a new setup and a new apartment, Felix once again went live.
It's, what time is it? 10? I think it's time to go again.
And from the outside, nothing looked wrong. If anything, it looked better than usual.
Is this working, boys, or what?
He was streaming more than ever, laughing more than ever, making more money
Does that look like a shark?
every month.
I know that everyone in the YouTube chat is actually Mumi pretending, but I can't prove it. Violence starts flowing.
The numbers continued to climb. The chat was
Damn
bigger,
it.
the clips were everywhere, and Twitch was basically becoming his playground. Eventually, Felix found a new place, something more permanent, and Adept moved in with him. Online, they insisted they were just roommates, but whenever they were on stream together, they didn't exactly look like just roommates.
Fix these right up. Oh my god, he really did.
It was kind of sweet. Two streamers building a life off of the same madness. They'd
Damn.
jump on stream, sometimes argue a little, but the infinitely parasocial chat would eat it up. It felt like a look into his real life. And maybe that's why nobody thought twice when things seemed off. If he changed rooms, it was just a new setup. If he ended the stream early, chat blamed the bad sleep schedule. Little things you only notice when you already know how the story ends. From 2020 to 2022, it was the golden run. XQC became Twitch's poster boy. He was the single most watched streamer for 3 years in a row. He'd go live for 10 hours a day, grinding some random game or reacting to whatever was trending. Then go to sleep, wake up, and do it again the next day.
By the
On
way, the
surface,
music,
XQC
I
was
think
living
I'll
a
get...
perfect life.
Yeah,
He had
whatever,
the
it's
fame,
already too
the
late.
car, the $1 million mansion, and the cherry on top of it all, Felix and Sammy finally told their fans what everyone already knew. They were dating. Everyone watching thought, damn, XQC's living the dream. And for a while, maybe he was. But in reality, everything was falling apart. To understand why everything went wrong, we need to rewind, all the way back to 2018. After moving in with Adept, the swattings didn't just magically go away. Somehow, within weeks, his address kept getting leaked online, and once it was out there, it was only a matter of time before the police showed up at his door.
Dude, actually get me the
Okay.
out of here, man. I'm so f***ing knowing all of it, man. Holy shit.
Massive like all by the way by news. Hell yeah, thank you.
Felix learned fast. After those first incidents, he made sure it never happened live again. No cameras, no chat reactions, nothing for the trolls to feed on.
We'll be on the move for a little bit, but it'll be fine. I'm not gonna talk about it too much. It's whatever.
But every time he thought he'd found a safe spot, something would slip. One day he'd be streaming from one place, and the next somewhere completely different.
I'll find a way to get my stuff somewhere that's I can keep it safe. I'll find a way.
Sometimes he'd crash at a friend's house, or head back to Montreal to stay with his parents until he could find a new place. But none of it really felt safe.
Almost every day, the police came to our house with a full squad. I was genuinely scared that I was going to die.
Now, anyone near him, Sammy, friends, family, were in danger solely because he was there with them.
Just me being around people.
You should never move in with a woman you know for a couple months, obviously. Mumi would fold her a week. Of course. Gladly.
Endangers them. It's just kind of like unfair for others.
And the worst part, there wasn't really anything he could do about it. The more famous he got, the bigger the audience became, and the more dangerous that 1% of it became too.
I don't know what the f is wrong with you guys. I don't know what the f is wrong with you absolute degenerates.
Moving became routine. Every so often came a new house with a new setup, and each time it looked the same. A plain, empty bedroom.
I just thought, if I purchase a home, and I'm the only person on the title, it's my home, I thought, what could possibly go wrong? And sometimes I realize, like, it just doesn't matter, dude. I can't have shit.
Whether he had an actual setup or not, he'd start streaming regardless. He simply wasn't going to let that 1% of viewers ruin it for the other 99. Over time, he would slowly but surely fill the space. Sometimes it was posters on the wall, or adding a bed, cool lights, or maybe some plants to the stream room. But it seemed like the minute it actually started to feel like a home, like someone actually lived there, the cycle restarted.
Okay, well, I guess we'll move again, and we'll start it again, and hopefully, and it's probably gonna blow up again.
After a while, you could see it wearing on him. The sleep deprivation,
Well, of course.
the constant anxiety. It all started to pile up. Somewhere in that blur of streams and relocations, the pressure began to break
It
through.
fucks you up.
XQC is, if you watch his content, renowned for being really, really bad at sleeping.
X has night terrors where he runs through the house screaming.
Felix started having night terrors, real physical ones.
This morning, I was bloody. Yeah, I did have a fight, actually.
Oh, that's crazy. When he wakes up to that, do you freak out, Adept? It doesn't scare you?
He'd wake up gasping, disoriented, sprinting across the room trying to escape something that wasn't there.
And so, oh my god.
I just wake up with no air, and I just run. Dude, there's like holes in the walls because of it. Dude, look, there's one above the bed. Look at that.
You know? This is pretty... Damn. Yeah, no one deserves this. Well, I mean, not I mean, there's probably some people who deserve this, but he doesn't deserve that. No way. Like, goddamn, you do.
Whether he was
Thanks.
with Adept or staying with friends, they would have to pull him out of it before he hurt himself. But sometimes he didn't wake up fast enough.
I woke up and I hurt myself in panic. That's all. So I don't.
Damn.
But it should be fine for now, though.
And even then, the very next day he was still alive. Because for Felix, stopping meant thinking. And thinking was worse.
In a way.
Okay, but how is address so constantly being leaked? Well, once you have the full legal name, there's nothing really you can do on it. The lease is public knowledge. You know? Once you have the full legal name, and if he's in the same state, yeah, state is really big, but not infinite. If people know your name, it takes hours. It takes a few hours or even days. That's why it took weeks sometimes for him until he got swatted again. It's really it's terrifying how fast your address can get leaked. It's terrifying, which is why I take so many precautions myself. Excuse is always getting swatted. Yeah.
When I go live, I have my own little sun or my little spotlight above my head, right? Recently, it's been like, spotlight goes off, and it's just darkness.
Man.
At one point, after years of this cycle, things got so bad that he started writing a will. He genuinely wasn't sure how much longer he'd last if things kept going the same way.
I had a bunch of bad
At
thoughts.
his
things kept
age.
happening that were really
At his age. That's insane. What the fuck?
bad and scary. I felt like I wasn't gonna live very long.
When he began going through what he had and figuring out where it should all go, it naturally fell to his family. But one name wasn't there, Adep's. And when she found out, everything blew to Kingdom Come. This was the start of something that would turn into one of the most bizarre and public breakups the internet had ever seen.
After that, things just kind of like started.
When Azurhood said he has such a sad life, this is what he meant, not in a mean way. I guess so. I wasn't aware. God damn.
Blown the fuck up, you know?
When Adept found
Like,
out she
like,
wasn't
shit can be
included in
fucked up
Felix's
sometimes.
will,
True,
the tension
Gooning,
between them
King
began to
Harry.
boil over.
Why are you
True.
raising your
No,
tone?
because
You're
no,
raising your
because
tone.
really annoying.
You're raising your
because
tone.
Like, I'm tired of hiding behind this that you do every time.
Okay, can you understand that I always do this, and it's not target.
Oh God, here we go.
What started as a couple's argument slowly grew into something much bigger, one that pulled in Felix's family and refused to fade.
Simi, you called my family psycho, crazy, conniving ass crack. I blamed myself. You talked to me for 3 hours, blaming everybody else.
Damn, the heart
do
rate.
this with you anymore. You are not a victim here. You have never been a victim here. I'm done speaking with you.
Head public couple outbursts.
Okay, I'm sorry. This got too heavy. I'm sorry. Bye.
Over the next few months, things only got worse. Arguments kept resurfacing, and every attempt to fix things seemed to just make it worse.
Sorry.
Man.
See? Classic. Just like before the stream, you see.
If I was a streamer, I would live on a basement so I couldn't get my address leaked. You seem to fail to understand that sometimes all that's needed is your face. Right? When you are as big as XQC is, or was at that point, all you need is his face. If I was a streamer, I'd delete my channel. Goddamn. I live under a bridge. That would make it even easier. Have you seen some of these fucking geoguessers, man? They're fucking insane. They see a single stone on a road and are like, those stones only exist in India or some shit. It's fucking insane, man. I hate it. Because I can't fucking share anything, even if I want to.
An argument,
Man.
you say your remark, and you leave it, and then you're like, I got him, dude. It's not how it works, though.
Eventually, Felix felt like he was cornered, like he had to choose just one,
Man.
family or Adept.
I was cornered into choosing between family and Sammy, and unfortunately what happened is that I kind of just chose family.
And that decision set off everything that came next.
Man.
Why are no other streamers talking about XQC divorce? Like how major it is. This ain't like some little thing. They're like, this is major. This is having an impact on him psychologically.
After a string of public arguments and tense on-stream moments, Adept took things a step further. She filed a claim saying this wasn't just a breakup. According to her, she and Felix were married under common law, which meant she was entitled to half of everything he owned. Within weeks, the dispute moved from live streams to courtrooms. In Texas, official filings started rolling in, and the court stepped in to stabilize the situation while it played out. Adept was granted exclusive use of Felix's BMW and Tesla. Felix, on the other hand, was suddenly restricted. No more luxury spending, no gambling, nothing beyond the essentials. They were barred from entering each other's homes, and more importantly, forbidden from talking about any of it online. Essentially, a gag order. Once again, Felix was split in two, the version everyone thought they knew, and the one left behind when the camera turned off. But this time, the internet filled the void. Today, those court records are sealed, but back then, they were open to anyone who knew where to look. A few creators dug them up before they vanished behind closed doors, and with each new filing, the internet got another glimpse into the story Felix couldn't tell himself.
Damn.
Hey guys.
How's it going?
What's going on?
This is Stephen Asarch, a journalist who's written for outlets like Business Insider and Rolling Stone, but more importantly, he was one of the first people to break this whole story.
The common law marriage itself always seemed really odd to me. Her only evidence behind the common law marriage was in 2020, they went to Canada and they told the TSA that they were married because that was the only way they were going to get in because of COVID protocols.
A common law marriage basically means you're married without the ceremony or license.
That's it?
There's just 3 requirements. You have to live together, tell people you're married, and both agree that you are. But miss one of those, and it doesn't count.
Felix has never publicly made any sort of statement that the common law marriage was in fact real.
I'm not married!
I don't want to like bash it.
Damn.
I don't want to just like say she was grasping.
Matched by word of mouth. I guess so, but damn. That sand particle can only be found in this small island in the Bermuda Triangle. You guess it? Guess her dudes be like, true. Fuck them.
It is hard to discuss this story without thinking ill of Adept, because if you just
True.
look at the court filings,
Nah,
it
that's
does
correct.
seem fairly malicious.
Her whole document was all about, I need spousal support. Make them pay.
But, you know, taking her opinion into account, it was clear that she felt that she kind of built this guy up and kind of helped him reach the level that he reached.
Speaking of crazy deals, XQC, one of the biggest streamers on Twitch, just took a deal, a 2-year deal, $100 million with Kick.
Wow.
Everyone, when it came to XQC, was focused on the Kick deal.
What is going on?
$100 million.
This is a non-exclusive contract for 2 years, meaning XQC gets to have his cake, eat it too, and the baker.
It was and still is the biggest streaming deal social media has ever seen. Yet
Insufferable
somehow
cunt.
it came right when XQC seemed to be at his lowest.
I understand
Behind every successful goblin, there is another goblin.
that XQC can kind of feel slighted by all of this. You know, I was watching the Impulsive clip earlier, and clearly, you know, this still kind of bothers him.
Felix, I gotta ask you this. Are you going to give all of your money to your ex-girlfriend?
Oh, man.
Adept, the person who had been in his life for years, was now the person tearing it apart.
The deeper you are invested with somebody, the deeper that you trust them, the harder betrayal will feel when it happens.
What started as a conversation about his will, about money, and what would happen if something went wrong, spiraled into something much bigger. And somewhere along the way, Felix lost someone that felt like home.
I wasn't the best boyfriend at times, but I don't think anybody deserves to feel that level of betrayal ever.
The fallout rolled straight into his family. Words were said, lines were crossed, and even months later, things still hadn't really healed. So he did what he always does when everything falls apart. He streamed, because chat was the only thing that still felt familiar.
At the end of the day, all I want to do is go back to this. I don't want to spend time enjoying the thing that this comes
God
with,
damn.
right? The status, or whatever. All that shit is like, it's just fucking noise. It actually is. It's noise.
Sometimes he'd go
Man.
live and talk in circles, half-coded rants about
Is this
things
why
that he
you
couldn't
stream,
say.
Mumi? No, not really. I just do it for the love of the game, man.
You could tell he wanted to open up, he just couldn't. And the longer that went on, the lonelier it looked.
Money just changes people, man. And people say it's changed me. You wanna know why? You wanna do something about me? Everybody around me, just that's all they cared about. It's just money shit. When everybody around me starts caring about it like so much, right?
Damn.
Then it annoys me. Because then there's me right here, everybody's next to me, and then everybody's looking past me to whatever I have. And it's like, okay, well, how do I get the focus back on me? I'll just burn it then. Like that's kind of like logical conclusion almost. Sometimes it feels like I'd have none of the problems I have right now if it wasn't for that.
Over time, the streams got shorter and less consistent, but the outbursts and the drama grew. It was like watching someone set fire to the parts of their life that still worked.
I didn't change for the longest time, and it felt like that's all people wanted. So yeah, I bought really dumb shit. I wasted money on the stupidest thing I could ever find. I would rather see that money go up in flames on useless than being given to people that's all they care about.
After months of filings, restrictions, and silence, it finally ended. The court dismissed the case. The claims were dropped. No more orders, no more waiting. For the first time in nearly a year, Felix could finally speak again.
They just gave me the news that I was no longer in any significant legal battle, and it's all over. After
Good
months
fucking God.
and months sitting in the dark, I actually had something or somebody tell me and validate that my brain was rooted in reality.
In the end, Felix never really escaped the chaos. He just stopped letting it define him. The cameras are still there. The chat still moves a mile a minute. But he's not hiding behind it anymore. When he goes live, it's not to fill the silence. It's because he actually wants to be there. The line between XQC and Felix will probably always exist. But for the first time, it doesn't feel like a mask. It feels more of like a balance. He can log off, disappear for a while, and the world keeps spinning. The stream doesn't have to be his whole life anymore. And maybe that's the real win. Not the contracts, not the numbers, not the
I'm
record-breaking
happy for him.
deals, but finally being okay with just being himself.
Yeah, no. That was... Yeah, no. Again, we made fun of him for molding over VTubers, but that's the extent it should go to. Yeah. God damn. Huh. Yeah. Like and subscribe to Golf Card. That was a really, really good video. Damn. I won't have the heart to watch an animation making fun of him. Oh no, we still... No. We absolutely will.
Like, you don't even...
Oh, I've already seen that by Meat Canyon. No, if it's not a genuine reaction I can give you, I won't watch it. It's the Meat Canyon one where he rips out eyes and shit. It was kinda weird, not gonna lie. Fucking sucked the eyeball out with his mouth. That was... Ugh. I saw another video that was more about his girlfriend, the cunt. And she's really insufferable. Whoa, chat, whoa!
Chat, like, you don't even have to even, like, put together, you know, like, what, this is crazy, chat, you know, like, it's crazy, you know, like, it's kind of insane, you know, when they do this.
Yeah, Meat Canyon, man. Meat Canyon is fucking fun. Yeah. God damn. That was pretty fucking deep, though. Yeah. Concord 4.
Remove.
What the fuck? No, please don't.
This spider can remove your limbs. Oh, how? Introducing the brown recluse, native to the United States of America.
Where did this random girl come from?
Starts in the most American way possible, with you accidentally stepping foot onto his private property, causing him to exercise his Second Amendment rights. But considering a spider can't really hold a gun, he's gonna settle on biting your ass.
Oh.
Well, I mean, I was gonna go to Offkai, but
Not anymore.
my desire to hang out with my friends and get motorboated by pretty women is fighting with my desire to not rot away while alive. I think the horny's winning. I'm sure it's worth it. It's probably.
No. Anime woman jump scare. Indeed. Off yourself. Transparently, I think. What the fuck? Yep, don't need that. Sorry about that, but nope. Don't need it. Don't need it. My personal list of places to never visit: Australia, Africa, India. Yes. Yes. Why would you even want to go to these places? It doesn't make sense. Mine are the USA. Fair enough. I would go just for the guns. My brother, what the fuck? What the fuck? Texas is alright, I think. Alright, dude. Okay. I get shot in a heartbeat. You're a monkey, of course. Sister twins. Brother twins. Sister twins with different hair colors. Sister and brother twins. Sweet Home Alabama twins. Oh my god, Mitsega. Oh my god, no, no. Would you like to play Undertale and get the other end? No. I'm good. I know the last one. I don't know the last one. I don't know the first two ones either, goddamn. Don't know the first two. Not the last one. I don't know. What the fuck? I don't know any of them. Of course, you're a fucking normie. The hell is this? No, 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 no. Don't do that. Oh, please don't. Why would you want to shoot 4 of them at the same time? I'm sorry, this is non-fucking sensical, please. Why would you want to shoot 4 of these at the same time? The power distribution would kill the efficiency. Oh my god. Look, how fucking slow they were. They could barely pierce fucking cardboard. Or wood, I guess. But, oh, man. Hiya. It's sometimes better to not know true. That is the power. Oh, God. The power distribution, man. You gotta think. Think, Mark. Think. Ah. Why did you turn into an Asian uncle? Because it came to mind. Hey, hold on. What are those fuckers doing? Still anime game. Since 7 hours, man. Fuck those guys. Right. So, fashion shows. I'm not a big fan. Look at this. I'm sorry. What the fuck is this? Why is he wearing a full fucking construction site on his bottom? This is a fashion show, man. What the fuck is this? No one would wear that shit in public. Please. The fuck is this? It's for rich and personality less. John, you spell cardboard as cardboard. I ain't taking anything you say seriously. What the fuck? Bro, man, they literally have fucking PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds gear on, man. What the fuck? The fuck is this? The fuck is this? What is this? Fucking, you know, From top, this doesn't look half bad. But still, this is probably so ugly from the front. The fuck even is this? Why? 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 That's fucking toilet paper right there. That's fucking toilet paper. They're wearing me. What the fuck? The human slave fit. Supposed to take me serious this whole time. Shake my head, monkey, shake my head. God damn it. He's wearing a fucking ball on wheels! And no pants! That's a mirror! That was a leaky fucking head! That's a fucking ass crack! Bro, you're wearing pants on your pants and your pants! You know, this one looks like some kind of Dark Souls boss. I can respect this. I can respect this, alright? This one I can respect. But what the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? He's desperately trying to do that Dark Souls skeleton in the wheel, but he will never be him. Human slave. See, I can't even type. The fuck is this? The fuck is this? Why? Why? What is even this? That's a whole lot of makeup stuff. Why? This one again? You know, this one, I guess this would be one of the, like, worst pieces at a actual fashion thing, but, you know, pretentious art and fashion people see that and drool. What the fuck? These people are all fucking insane. This one actually somehow stands out. Like, look at how flowing this dress is. You know? That's something that I can respect. But she basically had just that. Someone said artistic masturbation. Ah. That shit was. Artistic masturbation. Indeed. All right. What I can do is play a game. But what game? You know what? It's been a while. No way! Could smell the musk off this game before you started it. The music is so good. I hope I haven't missed much of your playthrough. I don't think you have. I think the last time... day 52. Dong, bing, bong. Burn Atom troops, time to rise and shine! Yeah, okay.
Get ready for your 52nd day of active service here at Last Defense Academy.
Alright.
Prepare to spend another day
Enduring the endurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness.
Be ready to give your lives to protect our...
Okay, time to go to the cafeteria and tell everyone what happened. About what happened. Hold on. now I'm ready. Can't take another dose of this. Have fun and take care, everyone. Good night. Alright. Anyone outside? There is someone outside. Hey, bitch!
Moko's still unconscious. She's able to swallow liquids, and sometimes she seems like she's vaguely aware of her surroundings. I can't help but worry, though. I'm going to stay by her side until she's ready to wake up.
That's going to be a lot of work. Remember to take care of yourself as well, okay?
I know. I came back to change and freshen up, but I should be getting back to Moko now.
You should actually be coming down to the cafeteria, actually. The longer Moko stays unconscious, the worse Nozomi is going to feel. I hope she wakes up soon. Damn! Damn, the mentality! My girl's suffering because you're suffering! Wake the fuck up, samurai! I see an interesting development the first thing in the morning. Ima is depressed and his sister is there with a fist. I think she's going to fight with us now. Oh, the fucking, it's been brewing, man. It's been brewing. She's been rebelling for a while now. Let's go. I was expecting a peaceful morning. Those hopes were shattered the moment I got inside the cafeteria.
I told you! I've had enough!
Damn! First thing, we get this! Look, even the rich girl in the back is flustered by this. Goddamn! Finally, indeed. Huh? And he's just depressed, straight up. Coco and Ima? They're actually here today? What's going on? Uh-oh. Hey, Kako. What's up? Is something wrong?
I can't take it anymore. Always doing what my brother tells me, staying in his room and all day. I've had enough of it. At this rate, we'll pass the whole 100 days just hiding, not doing anything useful. I don't want that. I
want to fight too, just like everyone else.
Alright. You do? Well, it's about time, but hey, better late than never. Heck yeah! Also, it seems I've missed a lot, actually. Wait, did you not meet the wrestler yet? Damn, fuck. I guess you did. Yeah. Of course you can join the team. Let's 86,000 invaders and have to save the world together. No. Damn. Sorry about that.
Don't be so ridiculous. Who gives a rat's ass about the world?
Well, I mean, you kinda can't live with your sister if the world ain't there. Just saying. What was that? All of you. Do you see what you've done? Are you proud of yourselves? All your ridiculous talk of teamwork and fighting for a greater cause has poisoned my dear sister's mind.
Nobody's poisoned me, brother dearest. Why? Why are you always like this? You never let me do anything. You never even call me by my name. Do you have any idea how much I hate that sister dearest stuff? I know you don't want me to get hurt, but I can't go on like this anymore.
Everyone is
working so hard, putting their lives on the line. Why don't we just keep ourselves safe?
If you want to be a coward, you can do it alone.
Damn! A coward? Sister dearest? Why would you say such an awful thing to me? What the fuck? Gotta get caught up in Orplatus and catch up. Indeed.
I'm sorry, but that's how I feel.
How much longer is this family drama going to go on? I'm falling asleep over here. Shh.
Don't butt in. They need to work this out between the two of them. Brother dearest, please! For once, just listen to me. Let me do what I want. This is important. Let me fight.
Let me do something that matters. That's all I ask.
Someone is going to die, probably. Revive Omanic! Anyway. Well, this is a surprise. I don't think I've ever heard you speak so forcefully, sister dearest. Kako is so real, I'm so proud of her. You're really serious about this, aren't you? I guess there's only one thing for me to do then.
I have to punish you for stepping so far out of line and give you a thorough re-education.
What?
Come along now. Back to our room. I can't believe you. I can't fucking believe. Oh my god. No. No. Come along now. Back to our room. You need a stern talking to.
No, please!
Sweet home Alabama! Come along, sister dearest. Do as your dear brother says. Emo grabbed Kako's hand and started dragging her towards the door, but before he could get there, there's about 5 people that should be interfering. That's enough! Give it a rest, man! Takemura stepped in to block their path. I don't care if you are the brother. You got no right to treat Kako like this. If you really love her, shouldn't you respect her opinion a little more? What did you say? What makes you... What? Oh, hold on. What makes you think you have any right to decide what's best for my dear sister?
I have to protect her from herself, if necessary. Now, get out of my way!
Oh god. Oh, hold on. I have to. I am so sorry. I am so fucking sorry for everyone who annoys this, but oh my god. What was it? Somewhere in where was it? Oh, here it was. Oh, here it was.
And walk in them, and I will be their God, and they shall be my people. Wherefore come out from among them, and be ye separate, saith the Lord, and touch not the unclean thing, and I will receive you.
Mommy, what's that man talking about?
We have come to save you. Church from your sin. Oh no,
I had to, man. It was just too fucking on point. I have come to protect her from herself. I'm sorry. It just fits. It fits perfectly, right? Right? I have to protect her from herself if necessary. Now, Get out of my way. Ima moved too fast for me to follow. One moment, he was reaching into his pocket. A knife? Oh damn, a knife. The next, he shoved something sharp and deadly looking into Takamura's side. Damn! Damn! Okay. Bro, there are about 20 people with superpowers in that room. How about you don't fucking lose your cool like this? Gah! Takamura! Fuck you, fuck you, Aito. I knew it. Yeah, me too.
Piece of shit.
Damn.
It's your own fault for interfering.
No?
I am my dear sister's protector. Her rock, her guiding light, her everything.
I don't think so. But he can't kill anyone? Yeah, Revival-matic, I know.
Her happiness is my responsibility and mine alone. She is what gives my life meaning.
Then protect her.
I would do anything to keep her safe. Any act of violence.
Bro, you are barely a femboy. Damn.
Nothing is too extreme for me.
God damn. That's what makes Takamura faint? This? Takamura fell on the floor, a red puddle spreading out beneath. Well, I mean, I guess depending on where he stabs, I guess. No freaking way! He straight up shoved him! There's so much blood! Oh, kind of gets you in the mood, doesn't it? Oh, the killing finally started! Come on, you have to stop the bleeding. We can't use the tablecloth for bandages. Someone help me tear it into stripes. Baba, if I touch anything, my whole failure of perfect genes can infect the wound. Put them both in the cage. Never mind that, just do it! We all crowd around doing whatever we could to help our fallen friend. Wait a minute, the culprits escaped! Huh? Where I was right. While the rest of us were busy tending to Takamura's injury, Ima had disappeared. But Kako as well. And he'd taken Kako with him. Indeed.
They're both gone! Wasn't anyone watching the door?
Shut the fuck up! You could have done that yourself! The coward, a true warrior, would stay and face retribution for his actions. Just look at all that blood! I'm about to start drooling! We can deal with those two later right now. Takamura takes priority!
I think he's...
Hold on. I think he's passed out from losing so much blood. We should dress the wound and get him somewhere he can rest. Just put him in the Revival-matic, man! If it can heal you back up from death, it can heal you from a injury. Holy shit, just slit his throat! Yeah, it's a bit extreme, but holy shit! It's the fastest way to recover! Look, Tarumi's done it twice now, and she's fine. Not a standard you should go by the way. We still have to try to save him. Someone help me with his legs. Damn. We did our best to get Takamura patched up, then Aito, Yugamu, Gaku, and I carried him back to his room. 4. It needs 4 people to carry this heavy bastard. Oh, he has a really cool room. Oh my god. Alright, lower him down gently.
Huh?
Right.
Once we got him into bed, we thought the hard part was over, but we were wrong. Takamura's eyes flew open and he immediately tried to get back up. That son of a bitch! Where is he? I'm gonna tear him limb from fucking limb! God damn. Stop moving around. You're going to make it worse. You need rest. That's just a scratch. Barely even hurts.
You're not filling anyone, man. It cut you open. Of course it hurts.
Bringing you back to full health with the revival medic's always an option. Here, he says it. What do you say? I can make it quick. Don't give me that. That and battle's one thing, but I'll be dead if I'm going to let something like this do me in. Of course. Death isn't something to be treated lightly, even if we do have the option of bringing people back.
Hey!
Oh, fuck. See, what did I tell you? Damn! Hold on. Takes 12 people to move. Useless. Damn it! I get that little bastard for this. No one pulls a knife on Takamura Yakushiji and gets away with it. You guys hear it? He must mind. Excuse me? Don't go pissing on any vigilante justice until I'm back on my feet.
Yeah, sure. But like I was about to go after him anyway.
I just don't understand. Why would you do something like this to a friend? He never considered him a friend, of course. He's always been protective of Kako, but this is taking it to another level. This is not protective, this is a possessive. Damn it all, up to hell! Let me get my hands on him. Why did it have to be Takamura he lashed out at? Things are only going to get worse now. We spent the rest of the day tending to Takamura, forcing him back down when he tried to get up. Stay down, you heavy bastard! Basically. Eventually, he fell asleep, and we finally felt confident leaving him alone. It was pretty late by the time I got back to my room. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. What a day. As if we didn't have enough on our plates with Moko's condition, now we have to worry about Ima going postal on us too. It's really gone too far this time. What was he thinking? Huh? What was that? As I looked up gently around my room, I caught sight of something that hadn't been there before. Paper scrap? What the fuck? There's a scrap of paper by the door. How did this get there? There's some kind of note. Did someone leave it for me while I was gone? Picked up the paper and turned it over to find a message on the other side. The handwriting was rough and messy as if it had been written in a hurry. Please convince my brother to let me fight. Oh, hell yeah. Fuck! I skipped it by clicking right click. Fuck. And she wants me to get Ima to change his mind. That's quite the tall order. He doesn't seem like the kind of guy who can be won over with a little argument. Not to mention, if I say the wrong thing, he might stab me too! And it's nighttime.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can.
True.
Well then, good night.
Yes, sir. Boom, boom, ba, ba, boom. Boom, boom, ba, ba, ba. Boom, boom, ba, 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 boom, boom, ba, ba, ba. Maybe I'll show this note to everyone in the morning and ask them what they think I should do. If I'm going to talk Ima around, I'll need all the help I can get. Still puzzling over Kako's request, I slipped into a light, troubled sleep. My 52nd day at Last Defense Academy was over, and I wasn't sorry to see it go either. Fair enough. Fair enough. Day 53. Bing bong. Or we can just break his limbs. You know?
Troops, time to rise and shine!
I have a slight feeling that as soon as we get Ima and Kako to fight, so we have everyone fighting, Cool Girl is gonna come back and Sirei is gonna come back as well. That's what I think will happen. Or at least hope it will happen. I hope I get the Axe Lady back. I want the Axe Lady back, man. Please give me the Axe Lady back. I swear to
Get
God.
ready for your 53rd day of active service here at Last Defense Academy.
Of course.
Prepare to spend another day
Enduring the endurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness.
Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school
Fuck
from
you.
the vile and barbaric enemy.
Boom, boom. Ding dong. Would be calling on me this early. Still feel groggy. I opened the door and met with a bright greeting and a cheery smile. Good morning, Mr. Sumino. Ima? Forgive me for skipping the small talk. I'm going to come right out and ask, are you hiding something from me? Hiding something? Because I'm just imagining it. But then again, maybe I'm not. Well, which is it? Obviously it's no. Am I honest? It's not gonna be... Or just beat the shit out of him? No. Really? I just want to be sure I heard you correctly. Are you hiding something from me or not? No. Come. There's some bullshit. There's some bullshit. Oh, this is some bullshit. Honestly, I was hiding it from you, but I did find a note from Kako last night. Never actually saw her, though. She probably just slipped it in under the door. This looked my dear sister's handwriting. May I? Crunch. Without waiting for an answer, Ima took the note from me and screwed it up into tight ball. Hey, what are you doing? No means no, Ima. My dear sister clearly puts a lot of stock in your oratory skills. If she thinks they'd work on me. How about we make a deal, Mr. Sumino? Huh? A deal? If you really need more firepower, I don't mind joining the team. What? I do have one condition, though. You have to convince my dear sister not to fight. Convince Kako? No, but our goal is to get both of you to fight. Then Heclara, hello, welcome. Oh, it's you! It's you! Fuck that femboy. True. Hold on, Mercury, hello with the music selection once again. Hello, welcome. Hello, I just came back from listening to All the Young Dudes by Mata Hoopy. Respect Yourself by Staple Singers. Superfly by Curtis Mayfield. Love Train by OJ's. Hell yeah. She's going through a rebellious phase, no matter what I say. She refuses to see sense. I'd like you to use your talent for talking to people to get her to give up on a silly notion of fighting like the rest of you. If you can do that, I'll gladly put my life on the line instead. You really mean that? Cross my heart. Any attempt to put my dear sister on a battlefield is doomed to failure. She is meant to be protected, not a protector. She just needs somebody to convince her that this is for the best. That's where you come in. If you can manage that, I'll do enough fighting for the both of us. Well, do we have a deal? No.
Duh?
Don't be like that, Mr. Sumino. Do we have a deal? No. A very cool roleplay game where you have very many choices to do something. Yep. This is so cool. This is so immersive. Alright. Alright. I have a feeling you're not going to take no for an answer anyway. He kinda didn't. Enough for astute observation. Thank you for making this so easy, Mr. Sumino. Sure, if that's what you think happened. Whatever. Believe me, you've made the right choice. My dear sister is a lot of things, but a fighter is not one of them. If one of us has to get our hands dirty, it should be me. Anyone can see that. Okay, just so long as you hold up your end of the deal. I've already given you my word. Do I look like a liar to you? Yes. That's why I mentioned it. I didn't even read the yes. I said yes out of reflex. This fucking asshole. Glad that I'm not just role-playing as Takumi, man. I'm glad that I'm not just role-playing as him. Oh! I might or might not have been playing with a lighter. And I might and might not have turned it on accident just now. And it might or might not have scared the shit out of me. This time it's on purpose. Yeah. Stupid. I didn't burn myself! Ta-ta! Such negative attitude, I'll becomes you, Mr. Sumino.
Oh, fuck! No! What the fuck?
The fuck? If that does happen, though, maybe I'll just break down the door of the defense room and end the war that way. What? So long as my dear sister can live the rest of her life in peace and safety, I don't care what happens to humanity or the planet. Stupid motherfucker! Without a planet, your sister doesn't have a rest of the life. Dumbass. Ugh. Who the fuck picked him to be in the fucking defense team anyway? If I judge that this war is putting her in undue danger, I won't hesitate to end it by any means necessary. He must said all this with the same placid smile on his face that he always wore. If I didn't know better, I might have thought he was joking. I didn't know better, though. Behind that smile, he was dead serious. He would gladly doom humanity if it meant keeping his sister safe. She really is his entire world. Your world is based on another world living! Please! Think, Ima! Think! If you can't take her around by the time Mr. Yakushi recovers, it will only complicate matters.
Hey!
Remind me, whose fault is that? Oh, guilty as charged. Well, good luck! God damn it, this fucking asshole. Ima waved nonchalantly and sauntered out of the room, looking like he didn't have a care in the world. Again, just breaking his limbs and put a duct tape on his mouth. So, Turns out I'll be trying to convince Kako, not Ima. I don't like it, but Ima hasn't given me a lot of choice. He's not going to budge on this, I can tell. And honestly, he does have a point about Kako not being much of a fighter. I'll have to act like I've accepted her request, then turn around on her once she's opened up to me. Alright. Kind of a rotten thing to do, but it's for the greater good. I'll start by asking the others about her. Again, just break his limbs. Wait, he's already standing? Takamura, are you okay out here with that injury?
This little scrape's nothing. Kako apologized for it, you know? She ain't so bad. It's that asshole brother of hers that's the problem.
Yeah, it seems like she's getting tired of putting up with him too. Damn.
I thought she was pretty badass, speaking up about how she wants to fight. But that shit stand just had to screw it up.
Hey, calm down. You'll make the wound worse if you get worked out. By the way, you know anything about Kako? I'm trying to learn more about her.
Let's see.
Bro, he's going to betray everyone in the ace in the second. Yup.
When I was screwing around with my ride, she came to talk to me. Said she wanted to try driving it, but they shut her down. Can't do that without a license.
Well, you're surprisingly upstanding about that kind of thing.
Damn right I am. It's against the law. Oh yeah, that reminds me. You want this thing?
A bicycle? Where'd you find this? Damn, son. Where'd you find this?
Oh, in the ruins. It's worn to shit, but it's still usable. Bikes ain't so bad, you know? I patrolled the turf on one, though I got my license.
Thanks. I'll take it. Bro was an upstanding, what do you call it? Yakuza? He was an upstanding Yakuza, hell yeah.
Sure, do what you want with it. Smack people with it, cuddle it. Sorry, think I opened the wound a little. Gonna go back to my room and rest.
Did he just leap from his mouth? Goddamn. Takamura doesn't seem like he's recovering very well, but maybe I can use this bike for something. I can upgrade my class weapon here. I should try it out when I have some free time. What's the difference between upgrading the class weapon and just upgrading a character? Because I didn't see much of a difference so far. How's it going, Mr. Sumino? Please be careful not to let any on to my dear sister that you're trying to convince her and not me. No idea. I understand, but I need your help too, your brother and sister. You must have some info about her you can share, right?
Oh!
I'd rather not a single soul know any private details about my darling sister. But I suppose I have no choice this time.
Aha!
What would you like to know?
Huh?
Well, do you know anything about what she wants right now? That would undoubtedly be a motorcycle, or more precisely, a scooter. A scooter?
Yeah!
Our father was a detective. He often rode a scooter to work, an old-fashioned one that made her want one as well. Huh. This is the first time I heard about your father being a detective. Well, he and our mother both passed away from a traffic accident while we were in elementary school. In spite of that, my dear sister has always admired our father's detective work. I see. Ever since our parents died, it's been just the two of us. We ate whatever we could to survive. We begged and even dumpster dived. I've done so many foul things for the sake of money. there any other adults who could take care of you? Oh, of course we had relatives that said they'd take care of us. But let's just say we've seen no shortage of the dark side of adults like that. What? That's why I decided never to trust anyone. As long as I had my dear sister, then it was enough for me. Ema. I don't want my dear sister to see how foul this world truly is. I'm the only one who needs to bear that shame. I'll do whatever it takes for her sake, even if it means licking a stranger's boots. So that's the reason for his strange attachment to Kako. He has that crazy stare! He has that crazy stare! And you, Mr. Sumino, have been tasked with convincing my dear sister not to fight. Please take this assignment seriously. I had a lot of good info to offer. So Kako wants an old-fashioned scooter, huh? I'll have to remember that. Alright. That seems easy enough. Anyway.
You want to know more about Kako? I've only been able to talk to her a little every now and then.
Anything you can tell me is fine.
Well, I'm thinking her with Carson here. She always has a sparkle in her eyes. And she's really enthusiastic when she asks me about bikes and driving techniques. I think she's into that stuff.
I see. Thanks. Helps a lot.
It's nothing. Don't mention it. Hey, by the way, check this out. It's a prototype I just finished.
That scream was so cute. Holy shit.
Ta-da! Custom-made motorcycle engine. Pretty sweet, right? I overhauled it in my spare time to relax. I tuned it up so much. It's gonna give a real smooth ride from now on.
To be honest, I can't tell what's so special about it, but I'm glad you're happy with the results.
Yep. I'm really proud of this one. But this is only a prototype of something Takamura asked me to do, so I've still got plenty more to work on.
A motorcycle engine, huh? Hey, Tsubasa. Do you think I could have that prototype?
Huh? It's fine with me, but does that mean you're building something, Takumi?
Maybe. I don't know if it'll work yet, though. Thanks for the engine, and the info about Kako, too. It really helps. How the fuck do you just casually carry an engine like that? Give me the engine, just whoop, I guess. What the fuck? Are motorcycle engines, like, not really heavy as well? Because he is anime, I guess. Okay. Guess logic says we should talk to Kako last. Info about Kako. Guess Shoma to carry it. Yeah, can you tell me about what you know about her? Conversations you've had with her or anything like that?
I'm sorry.
But I don't really talk to Kako very often. I wouldn't want her to catch any airborne particles from my pessimistic fungus like me. Haven't you interacted with her at all?
Though come to think of it, when I was starting Takamura's super intense toe hell and back training regimen, Kako did drop in on us, but before she could say anything, Ima showed up and took her back to his room.
Maybe she wanted to train with you? She does seem pretty enthusiastic about trying to fight.
You think so? I thought for sure she came to observe the social oddity on the verge of death, dripping with sweat and snot.
I'm still curious about what the training involved. No one could have expected as dramatic a transformation as yours.
Now, if that's the case, maybe you'd like this.
A tire? What for?
Part of the training was having me run while pulling the tire. If you're interested, feel free to use it yourself, Takumi. Don't worry, I fully disinfected it. My inferiority spores aren't on it anymore.
God damn. He's through with his depression. Oh, okay. Thanks. I'm planning on doing any training, but maybe I can use this for something. Might as well hold on to it. We're making a scooter! Electric one, too! Can't make it before I talk to her. Damn it. Anyway.
Oh, Takumi, do you get the note I wrote you?
The one about convincing Ima? I was gonna convince her not to fight. It's probably gonna be something along the lines, she's a healing type or something, or a buff type, and with her, she's gonna be in the back lines, or be an artillery strike that it's constantly safe or something, I don't know. It's gonna be something like that. Or their ability coincides with each other, and they can't fight on their own, or something like that, I don't know, man.
Oh, good, you did get it! I wrote it so I could ask for your help without my dear brother finding out. I'm sorry to trouble you. So, what do you think? Will you be able to convince him?
Well, I'm still getting all the information I can first.
Really? Thank you, Takumi.
But are you sure about this? He seems dead set on not letting you fight.
Whatever. He's always treating me like a child, telling me sister dearest this, sister dearest that. And after what he did to Takamura...
You did cross the line there, it's true. He went to crazy levels to protect you.
He's always been like that. He probably will be until the day I die. But I can't live like this.
So what would you want to do if you could live your own life?
I want to be a detective.
Huh? Detective?
Yes, just like the person I've always admired. But never mind about me. I'm counting on you, Takumi. Please convince my brother dear somehow.
If I press her any further, she might get suspicious. So Kako wants her independence so she can become a detective. But is that the only reason? Okay, so the thing Kako wants is... scooter! He must have an old-fashioned scooter would make Kako happy. I've got all the materials, I'd better head over to the Gift-O-Matic and whip out an old-fashioned scooter right away. Damn. Yeah, sure. Didn't cost me anything, so yeah. Alright, it's finished! I just have to give it to Kako and hope it helps convince her.
How did it go, Takumi? Were you able to convince my brother? Huh? You're giving me this scooter? It's the same model as the one my father rode. Wow, this is amazing. It's like he's here with me again. Always wanted a bike like this. Thank you, Takumi.
Toka had tears of joy in her eyes. She was undoubtedly thinking about her father. She's bearing her soul like an innocent child. This is my chance to convince her. Damn! just soulless fucking asshole! She's like an innocent child, bearing her soul. Now's my chance! Holy shit! Kako, to tell the truth, there's something you and I need to talk about.
We need to talk?
Is it about you wanting to ride the scooter too? No, it's not that. It's about Ima. Sorry, but I can't help you convince you. But why? You said you'd help me. Because I see things the same way he does. You really aren't meant for the battlefield, Kako. Uh-oh. Seriously? Begin persuasion. How could you, Takumi? Your gift made me so happy.
But you only brought it here at my brother's suggestion to convince me. I won't change my mind, no matter what anyone says. I don't want us to run away from everything like cowards anymore. I want to be part of the team and fight beside you.
Let's take that one. Damn it!
That's exactly
Rolling
right.
in progress. You told me I had to, so I have no choice. Why would you? I've had enough. There's nothing else for us to talk about. Darn it, I couldn't convince Kako at all. Good to think more about how she feels. Yeah. God damn it.
But you only brought...
Alright, so lying to her is good. Hold on. I'm gonna listen to You Make Me Feel Mighty Real by Sylvester. Fame by David Bowie. Fire by Ohio Players. You Don't Have to Be a Star by Marilyn McCoy and Billy Davis Jr. Last song is released in 1976. Bye! Goodbye, Mercury. Have a good one. It's not like that. It's just that I agree you'd be better off not fighting. How can you say that, Takumi? Please hear me out. He must worry about you. He doesn't want the person he cares about most to be in danger. And I don't understand how he feels. That's why. But you're forcing me not to fight. How does that convince her, by the way? It's always been this way. He's always held me back. Intervening and telling me it's for your own good. Sister dearest, he won't even call me by my name. He only worries about himself.
He just controls me however he sees fit. I refuse to give in to him. This time. I'll fight on my own free will.
Alright.
You might be right.
I keep forgetting that I have to be against her, not with her. God damn it.
He just controls me however he sees fit.
You're wrong, Kako.
How can you say that? Because Ima told me he'd fight in your place. That's why he asked me to come here. So I could convince you to stay out of danger. But do you think someone who just wants to control their sister would do something like that? He must care about you with all his heart. You're the one and only family he has. But brother dearest.
Anyway, that has nothing to do with this. It's all just him deciding things in the end. I'm his only family, but he never discusses things with me.
Fuck.
It's just so cruel. I hate him.
Do you really?
Do you really, though?
What do you mean? I heard about your past from Ima. What? It's just been you two ever since your parents passed in that traffic accident, right? Your brother has desperately struggled to protect you since then. He'd literally do anything for you. Sure, he may be overbearing at times, but that just means his bond with you is deeper than anyone or anything else. He has been deep in your pussy! Your lives have been nothing but pain, but you were able to overcome it together. That's right. There's no way you could actually hate him. He cares about you with all his heart, and I think you care about him just as much he cares about you, Kako. 95%?
We put our lives on the line in this war. We could die at any time. I wouldn't want someone I care about getting dragged into it. You lost your parents. You should understand that feeling. So please, don't do anything
Damn,
reckless.
bro.
Do it for the person who loves you more than anyone in the world. You know how much you mean to Ima. You need to keep yourself safe for him.
Damn, what the fuck? Why do they always fucking...
No, I can't do
What
that.
the fuck? Huh? We were at 100%. What do you mean? Persuasion failed. Just straight up. There was no winning. What did I do this for even? Huh? My dear brother's always putting me first. It's true. Now do I appreciate everything he's done for me? But there's another side to this. He means just as much to me as I do to him. That's why I can't just do nothing anymore. I have something, someone that I want to protect too. If I have to watch my dear brother getting hurt, making everyone his enemy, all for my sake, I think my heart might break. I don't want to hold him back. I never have. I just want us to support each other as equals. I'm not trying to rebel against Ima or even leave him behind. I want to fight a way to protect him. I'm this because I love him. Based woman. Remember, twins, sister and brother. Please, Azurd, Azurd, Azurd. I'm kidding, by the way. Yeah, this is pretty sweet. In its own twisted way, but yeah, sweet. fucking fish clip where she's like plap plap plap, get pregnant, plap 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 plap. Right, of course, you have something worth fighting for, just like the rest of us. And it's Kako's feelings all too well. Her desire to fight is in some passing whim. Yes. She's thought everything through, understood the risks, and came to the decision that's right for her. But wait, this isn't how it's supposed to go. I was meant to talk her out of fighting.
Oh, dear. It looks like you failed in your task, Mr. Sumino.
Damn! Ima? Seriously, what was all that about? I had such high hopes for you too! I'm saying she's based for standing up for herself and fighting to protect. Yeah. Now you get it.
Hey!
Hold on a minute, Ima. It's true that I couldn't convince Kako to quit, but maybe you should listen to how she feels about it. That's right, It's okay, sister, dearest. I heard the whole thing. You did? Yes. I was here the whole time. I wanted to observe and make sure Mr. Sumino did a good job. So you were spying on us. I thought you were going to trust me with this. It's hard for me to trust anyone when it comes to my dear sister's welfare. She's always been stubborn, but I'm still surprised even you couldn't get her to see sense. I guess it just goes to show, things don't always work out the way you want.
I wonder if this is how it'll feel when you run off and get married someday.
Damn. Huh? What do you mean? You don't need me to say it, do you? We've never really needed words to understand each other. I'm I'm truly proud of you for growing into such a determined young woman, but at the same time, a little sad that you might not need my help so much anymore. Excuse me while I go cry in my pillow. If anyone needs me, I'll be in my room. It's getting late. Sister, dearest, don't stay up too long. Emma left, smiling as usual, except this smile was different. It was tinged with a kind of resignation, maybe even loneliness.
Huh?
Did he just give us his approval?
I'm not sure. Never seen him act like that before.
Kako was clearly worried about her brother, and since we didn't have anything more to talk about, I took my leave. As for me, I went back to my room. He's gonna kidnap her. We're not gonna see her in the morning. She's gonna be gone. He is going to attempt to kill himself to convince her.
It's time to hit the hay.
It's not beyond him. Anyway, big fucking enormous fucking cliffhanger. Holy shit. I hate myself for doing this, by the way. But yeah. You know, that's just my theory. Yeah, no, I get it. Well, Kako. God damn it. Anyway, how the woman
Thank
is
you
here.
for the 100 slaves.
She's thanking slaves. I am just that good, you bastard. Grrr. Is the grrr just the one from Smugglana? When she's like acting angry, the grrr. Oh man. Yes, of course it is. Yes, yes. Thank you for the stream. Good night. Indeed. Indeed. It was a very good stream. It was very, very, you know, entertaining. We learned a lot. We learned about some history. We did a lot of things. True. We looked at fucking today's fashion and it's fucking trash. It's fucking trash. It's disgusting. Anyway, I wish everyone a good morning, good day, good evening, good night, sweet dreams, and good night. And I'll let the timer run out, but yeah. Man, it's only 3 days. 3 days left of work, and then I will have a happy holiday. You too. Thank you very much. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Goodbye.